Coaches from the Adam A. King Miners this year, Clint Bullock and Simon McCusker. Tell us, how's the year been so far?
We've had a pretty good year so far. We had a couple trips down south to begin the year in Gimli and then Altona. We did, I think, the B-side final in Gimli and won in overtime, which is a pretty exciting game. And then we, down in Altona, we won one game and ran into a couple tough teams down south. But then, other than that, we had a few exhibition games up north since the COVID and stuff like that, but we're doing pretty good so far.
Wow, I was glad to hear there was a couple games up north. I thought the only place you can find to play is Altona. That's a long way away.
Yeah, it was a long trip for a couple games, but with this COVID, you got to do what you got to do here, right? So.
Yeah, how tough has it been for you to cobble together as coaches or even the management group to sort of cobble together a year? Because we've been sort of on again, off again. Has it felt a little disjointed or not as bad as I think?
It was, and the numbers are down. The registration numbers and stuff, I think, are down this year. So putting together the team was kind of a last-minute thing to begin with. So it's tough that the kids missed a year last year, obviously. And it's kind of just picked up here and we're back into it. So.
Back and going. Have there been any silver linings from the COVID experience? Last year, I'm sure you had kids playing, and this year, I know it's kind of been hard, but has anything good come of it?
Well, I think like the best thing right now is it's kind of maybe hopefully coming to an end, and we got the Munn Cup here finally again, and that's a big exciting thing for all the kids, and actually in a couple weeks we're hosting provincials for the Adam A's, which is a big deal for Thompson too, since we haven't had many tournaments here lately. So I think that's a big deal.
It is huge, and I was surprised when they called and asked us about doing the show. I didn't know that the Munn Cup was going. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, so I was super excited about this too. We missed last year, and it's fun to see the kids. I know we said the year was a little bit disjointed. We just talked to the players, and they seem like a close, excited bunch. I don't know, is it like that all the time?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a social media thing or something. They're all on Snapchat, and they got their group chats and everything, so that might have something to do with it. But yeah, quick friends and easy friends on a hockey team, right?
Yeah. No, they seem great. We do have the Munn coming. Some Munn Cup memories. Give them to us. Little brag moment maybe, or something that sticks out in your mind.
Well, I won the air band competition back in 25th annual. I remember that was a good win. But I don't know. I actually played with Simon in the 25th annual, and it was kind of a big deal with the big cake, and the Munns were there, and I played for the Carroll Aviation and got the scarf and everything. Yeah. So those are all good memories, and stuff you'll never forget for sure.
Wow, yeah, I kind of had forgotten about the cake and the Munn. All those guys coming back, and Carroll Arrows. I was disappointed that there wasn't a Carroll team this year. I know you guys are a little bit thin on numbers, but man, fond memories, like you say, the scarf and the Carroll family, like crazy.
Oh yeah, it's always good to see them at opening ceremonies and stuff like that, and everyone comes out with their Carroll knitted scarves and things like that, and it's too bad, but hopefully numbers will come up and they'll be back again.
Yeah, no, I would really hope they do. And you're right, the who's who of the Carroll Arrows, I would love to see that alumni list, because there's some, and sometimes it's the third team in the Munn, but there's some great players that have come out of that, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah. Like a lot of first-year players that's their start of their hockey career at the Carroll Arrows, and it just builds from there, right?
Yeah. It's a beauty. Hopefully we have them back. Some Munn Cup memories for you? Is it playing with Clint, or you didn't even remember that you played together?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, we had a couple memorable moments that year, but winning the first ever Timmins Cup as the Kingsman Novice Selects, back in '94. So that was fun. We beat the Churchill Bulldogs, the older team there. So, and then my dad coaching our team for the 24th or 25th. I can't remember. That was exciting. And then this year coaching Gracie, my daughter. So yeah.
Do you think you're more nervous this year with her playing or when you played?
Absolutely nervous. We didn't care. You don't care if you win or lose. But now things have changed. So it's weird.
Totally. Same question.
Oh yeah, for sure. My son's on the team too, and you're definitely a little more nervous now, and you're coaching and stuff like that. You try not to show it for the kids, right? But you're definitely on your toes a lot of the time.
And I kind of wonder, I feel like it's built up so much in our minds, such fun times, and now the Munn Cup's been around a lot longer. I played in the 10th annual. It was like 8, 9, and 10. So, it was a big deal, but it wasn't what it is now with the traditions and all the stuff that goes with it. And so I wonder, do you think we maybe not put so much expectations on our kids, but is that why we're jacked up about it, kind of?
Well, absolutely. We got family coming in from Neepawa, and absolutely, you got to pump your own tires sometimes, and that's what we're doing.
100% big show. Same thoughts?
Oh yeah, well for sure you just try to share those memories with the kids and make it, just as special as it was when we were their age, and yeah, really it's just hopefully everyone has a good time, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, no, it puts a smile on my face. I think that people go the little extra mile, right? You get your kids' hair dyed and do a few little extra things around here just to make sure that it's a really big weekend. Who are some of the kids that you have a gut feeling who's going to break out? Who should we watch for this week?
Well, I just wanted to mention one player because he wasn't here tonight. We AP'd a player coming up, Ryder Watts, so I think he's a player to watch. He's got a little ball of energy, so maybe watch for Ryder this weekend, just to give him a shout out.
Too bad we didn't get him. Maybe we'll splice him in later.
Yeah, same thing. We're starting to play together as a team, so that's what I'm looking forward to. Just all the stuff we've been working on in practice, and just having a good team game, to be honest. Yeah.
And the teams that are coming up here this weekend, have you seen a few of them? How do you think you're going to fare? I mean, everybody always says they're going to win, and that's the goal. But how do you think it's going to go this weekend?
I think we're going to do all right. I don't want to get our hopes up too high, but I think if we play together as a team, we'll do just fine. And we played against the Paw, so the only team that we've seen so far was the Paw, and we've only had one game a couple weekends ago, and it went to overtime. So I'm sure it's going to be a pretty tight game. We actually we won. Who got the goal? Liam, my son, got the goal. So yeah, so it's funny, you forget the ones that,
No, that's a good, honest coach. He doesn't even remember it was his own kid that got the winner.
Oh yeah, well it's all just the team thing, right? So hopefully it doesn't really matter who gets it in the end. We're kind of a pretty tight-knit team, so like Simon said, we're finally kind of coming together with some of our positioning and plays, so hopefully you show some of that this weekend.
Perfect. Last word to you. That's what we're looking for this weekend. How do you think it's going to go?
Yeah, I just hopefully for 3 wins, and we're playing an Orioles team we haven't seen this year. Nobody's seen. I think they've been kind of locked down, so excited to play them, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I just want to thank you, Paul, and you, Bruce, for doing this, and Shaw, and this is, it's part of the experience, part of the Munn Cup experience, so.
I appreciate it. We'll take that. Adam A, coaches, best of luck this weekend, guys, at the Munn Cup 2022.
Thanks, guys.